I'm Dale Brisby, and I'm going to share with you 20 jobs that you can find on a ranch, and you are never going to guess the last 3. Now, Dale, what qualifies you to be the one to teach us on this? Well, I'll tell you, I am the world's greatest bull rider and cowboy. I'm the super puncher. That's why I'm going to tell you 20 jobs that you can find on this ranch, on any ranch. The number one job that I get offered is ranch manager. All right, typically they're going to be the one that gets paid the most outside of the owner of the ranch. And depending on the size of the ranch, you can look at making anywhere from $70,000 to $80,000 a year. So that ranch manager is going to be in charge of the year-to-year operations. He needs to see the big picture. Is the place making money? He's got to know everything about a cow, its gestation period, when the bulls need to go out. He needs to be in charge of all of that, as well as the business side and managing the money, managing the people. But our number 2 job is going to be the guy who really manages the people, and that's the wagon boss.
That big hole at the end of your rope is for catching them.
He answers to the manager, and the wagon boss is going to be in charge of setting up the crews, making sure that they're ready to brand in the spring.
All right, cows are done. Medicine's out. Okay.
Y'all ready?
Or wean in the fall, pick up bulls in the summertime. The wagon boss is going to be in charge of those day-to-day operations. That way the manager can tend to the big stuff. Now the wagon boss is going to make anywhere from $40,000, maybe $45,000 a year. Job number 3, you got your camper or just a cowboy. The reason we might call him a camper is because some of these ranches get so big that they're going to be spread out, and you've got to have a camp on one side of the ranch. Radiator Ranch is so big. We've got West Camp, it's actually east of headquarters, and then we've got Guacamole Camp.
Beautiful day at Guacamole Camp.
So you might place a cowboy at that place, and they live there and tend to those cows in the area. They need to be a good cowboy that can handle their horse, handle their cows, handle their country. They might make upwards of $35,000 a year, depending on benefits. It could be less if you go to including all the benefits. Number 4 is a horse trainer. This man needs to be very specialized in the area of horses, obviously. And the bigger ranches that have their own remudas, well, they're going to have somebody training those horses year round, getting them ready for maybe a sale, getting them ready to pass around the ranch. But essentially this horse trainer needs to be okay with trotting in circles, because he's going to do that all day, every day. And he could make upwards of $45,000, maybe $40,000 a year, because he's got to have a very specific skill set. Number 5, feed crew. Some of these ranches have a grow yard or actually a full-on feed lot. There's going to need to be somebody in a truck feeding all the time. Now that ain't going to be Dale Brisby. Oh, son, I'm out there doing the romantic stuff, all right? I'm roping yearlings, I'm roping cows and getting in cow fights. Somebody needs to feed these cows. Let's look at somewhere around $30,000 to $35,000.